What is going on, Maximum Football fans out there? And today we are going to talk about what we can expect in next month, right around the corner. This big update that's coming that's supposed to update a number of issues that are plaguing the game right now, and hopefully bring back those who have been, what word am I looking for, Quaz?
Taking a break.
Yeah, taking a break.
Let it marinate.
Yeah, loyally taking a break. Loyally taking a break. So in this new patch, there's supposed to be improvements to run blocking, pass rush, pass coverage, and more. Okay, and they need a lot more. They definitely need a lot more. So I'm gonna give it to you because I got like a lot of thoughts on this. Originally, this update was supposed to come last week. Then we got the news that they pushed it off until next month. So hopefully that's a good thing. It means that they're going to have a lot of goodies in there, but I'll shut up and hand it over to you.
Well, the first and foremost thing I want to say is we touched on it in our last Maximum video. They need to let us in more. And like just posting a little gameplay clip and saying what you're going to fix and more title to it doesn't really fix that issue to me. I would like to see really what they're working on with the plus more. I know the biggest one, from what I've heard from you and the community, is quarterback movement and how the quarterback moves. And that's not listed at all. And I kind of would think that'd be a big feature, right? If you're going to kind of redo how the quarterback plays a little bit, it would be headlined, but it's not. As far as it being pushed back, here's the thing. I'm all for pushing stuff back if it's going to make the product better, it's going to make things better. On the community's end, on the players' end, right? Always. But if you don't deliver and just say this is the 4 things we're doing, and then we're going to throw these little trinkets in there, then what did we wait an extra 2 to 3 weeks for? It sounds like I'm being negative, but I swear I'm not. I want this game to succeed, and I feel like the path that they're heading down, not letting the community in, not letting us know what's going on, and then hoping that we'll just be happy with whatever they give us next month isn't really the move. I would love to see what they're working on. Like, just show us. Like, yes. It could just be in progress stuff.
Yes, and that's Quasi. That is what got them the momentum, is because they were actually showing people everything. You know what I mean? And we're at that point now in the game to where there's a lot of competitors, entering the race now. I said this last video. You got ESG, you got college football coming, you have Madden coming, and you had Steam. Okay, you had a head start, and you were really building up that momentum, and you had a base that was willing to wait. They saw the legendary helmets. They saw, the talk about the stadiums. They saw all this. So, we'll work with you, but we're just not, it's few and far between, and you have to keep people's attention. Before, they were keeping people's attention, even when the naysayers were out there saying this game's going to be garbage, this game's going to be trash. You still had your loyal, locked-in fan base that was, that was there weekly, supporting this title and was loving what you were going to do with it. So I don't know what has changed between now and then. I kind of do, but I don't. On you.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I said this way back many moons ago. We were doing Maximum Monday and all these other videos before the game even came out. First impression is everything. And to be honest, their first impression wasn't the best. And I'll let that dog lie where it is. You can always improve, right? But if you're not willing to make the changes to improve, then that's where the problem lies. I think they're really trying to course correct and do the right things now, but they just got to do a little bit more. We talked about this a little bit before we recorded this video, and I hate to be the doom and gloomer, but if this PS5 version hits and they haven't hit the little check marks that most of us really want them to hit, they're going to fall short, and they're going to fall under the tidal wave that is what's coming this summer.
Yes.
They could recover. I want them to, but that's a lot.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, I'm going to put this out there. Guys, change whoever your marketing person is or PR person or whatever it is, what you're doing is not working in this stage of the game. Okay. A pretty screenshot that's not showing anybody anything new. Like, people need to see that to keep them engaged at this point. You know, you can work on gameplay, and you can tease people and be like, hey, this is coming down the road. Hey, like, we haven't even seen any more about the snow and the weather since those clips that they dropped maybe a month ago. Is there any improvement on that end? What's the helmets looking like? What's the face mask looking like? Where are you guys at as far as adding a secondary logo, you know, or a third logo, or me being able to change the end zone design and everything just not being locked to one? Because I know a lot of people have been talking about that, to where they can't make certain squads. Like, if I wanted to make Alabama, I could only make Alabama in their home jerseys, because I can't separately change the color of the number. So if I make them in their white jerseys and I try to put the number on their helmet, it's going to be that whatever the Rolling Tides colors is on the side of their helmet, and it will just blend in with the natural color of the helmet. So it's not like we're trying to be negative. You know, there's two more people that have been more positive about Maximum Football than us two. But sometimes you have to be honest, and they really need to step it up as far as communication and supplying their base that is there to drum interest back up. Because the storm's coming.
I think that's why we're beating this drum so hard. Is because we believed in this product well before the masses, or all what you want to say, the haters became a part of it and all this other stuff, and before they released it, and where everything has happened to now. We believed in this product. We believed it was going to be the ultimate sandbox experience for football. That's why we designed a whole league space around it.
Yeah.
And that's not going anywhere, guys. Just so you know, it's still here.
Yes, I'm glad you said that.
But I cannot stress enough how important it is to somebody outside of this box that we are on and talking to you right now. If I'm trying to, I'm gonna end it on this, and I'll let Jay talk about the leagues real quick. If I'm trying to sell this game to somebody that don't know nothing about it, and they go look at their Twitter, they're gonna be like, bro, what is this? And they're gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
Even Madden's Twitter, and all the things that they do. And it's not fair to compare an indie company to that, but I'm just trying to put a preface on it. The hype train that they put behind their products, because they know that what they're delivering is insane. I'm not asking you to give me a 10-minute trailer of actors and everything. Just do what you did before. Show us what you're working on. Yes. That's it.
Show me Show me the possibilities of the sandbox, like what's coming to the sandbox, and I'm locked in. Things that I had hoped to be in the game, I saw them a year ago. And now that the game's out and it shows potential, I'm not seeing any of that. And if I'm becoming stagnant on it, I know that new people that don't know about that stuff, they just don't care. You know, they just don't care. But anyways, we're still going to be doing our high school league. I have a link to the Discord in the description of this video. We got a lot of people in there. There's a lot of true believers. You know, we're being Quasi trying to tell you guys something out there.
It's well over 150 deep. That's already got teams selected and made.
Yes. So
just a small number, but that's just a graph we're giving you compared to everybody else that really wants to play this game and make it work.
Yes, 100%. So once the update drops, we'll have some extensive stuff on it, and like always, there will be a companion video that goes with this one where we'll go probably a lot longer and talk about a lot of other issues. And that will be over on the other channel, which is called On the Field. So I guess we can wrap it up, right, Quaz? Think.
Yeah, that's it, man. I think we banged the drum enough. I don't think people want to hear us prolong what we've been saying, or really what you've been saying for the past couple of months. Really, so.
This is true. Well, I guess until next time, it has been Smokin' Jay and Quasi91, and we will see you either in the ring or on the field.